Let me ask you something honest. How many notes do you have on your phone right now? Goals, ideas, system, routine that you have never actually started. I will bet. Yeah, that's what I thought. Here is the brutal truth no productivity guru wants to say. Hot Lord, your plan is not the problem. You are because you have been sitting planning like it's the bug. It's not, and in the next 8 minutes I am going to show you exactly why action. Messy, imperfect, uncomfortable action will always outturn your best strategy every single time. We are obsessed with the ideas of being ready. We read one more book, we watch one more videos, we buy the planner, we color code the calendar, we build the Notion board with 17 layers and call it productivity. But here's what it actually is. It's procrastination. Wearing a suit. James Clear call it motion versus action. Motion feel like progress. Action is progress. Researching how to lose weight. Motion. Going for an action. Action. Writing the outline for your business. Motion. Calling your first potential client. Action. You don't rise to the level of your goals. You fall to the level of your system, but you have to build those systems by doing things, not planning things. This quote is from actually Clear from Atomic Habits. Most people live their entire lives in motion and wonder why nothing changes. Point 1. The planning trap. Planning is a feeling. Action is a fact. When you plan, your brain releases dopamine, not when you complete the task. When you visualize completing it. So planning literally feels good. It feels like winning. It's a legal high and it's destroying you. A researcher at New York University found that people who visualized their success in detail were less likely to achieve it because the brain had already tested the reward. It didn't need to do the work anymore. The plan is seductive. It's neat. Real work is none of those things. Real work is sitting down at 6 a.m. when you are tired and doing the things anyway. Real work is publishing the video before it's perfect. Real work is sending the email before you feel confident. Clarity comes from engagement, not thought. You will not figure out your purpose while journaling about it for 6 months. You will figure it out by trying things badly, repeatedly, until one thing starts to feel like yours. Point 2. What Goggins understood. David Goggins signed up for a 100-mile race with zero training. No plan, no readiness, just a decision at 11 p.m. and a registration form. He ran that race. He broke every tooth on his right foot by mile 20. He kept running. Was it smart? No. Was it the smartest thing he ever did? Absolutely. Because it taught him something no training plan ever could. You are capable of three things. What you think you are. And the only way to find out is to move before you are ready. Goggins call it the 40% rule. When your mind says stop, that's only 40% of your actual capacity. The remaining 60% is locked behind discomfort, behind fear, behind the version of you that the plan was supposed to protect you from meeting. The person you are becoming lives on the other side of your action. You keep postponing, not the other side of plan. You keep perfecting. Point 3. The bar of art principle. Stephen Pressfield has one enemy. He calls it resistance. Resistance is the force that shows up the morning you decide to start. It's the voice that says, "You're not ready yet. What if it's fail?" Maybe after the weekend it is invisible, internal, and it is loudest. Loudest right before the most important work of your life. Here's the thing Pressfield said that changed how I think. Resistance is a compass. The strength of resistance you feel towards something is directly proportional to how much that things matter. The bigger the dream, the louder the resistance. So when you feel that voice, that heavy, convincing, reasonable, sounding voice telling you to wait, not a sign to slow down, that sign you are pointed at something real. Go toward the resistance. That's where the work lives. The three rules I use: simple, brutal, effective. Rules 1. The 2-minute start rule. You are not allowed to plan for more than 2 minutes before you do something. Anything, write one sentence, send one email, make one call. Action first, refinement later. Done beats perfect always. Rule 2. Sip ugly, then improve. Your first version should embrace you slightly. That's proof it's real. If it's uncomfortable and polished, you are over prepared. The first podcast episode, the first video, the first pitch, all are ugly, all necessary. The iteration only start after the launch. Rule 3. Identify your own one big brick, not the house, not the wall. One brick today, one real concrete action that moves something forward, not work on the business. Call one person, write 300 words, record for 50 minutes, one brick every day. The house built itself. Here what I want you to do right now. Not after this video, not tonight, right now. Think of the one thing you have been planning to start. The thing that has a note, a folder, a voice memo, a bookmark, but no action. You know exactly what it is. Open a new tab, send the message, write the first paragraph, book the time. Whatever the smallest version of that first move is. Do it in the next 60 seconds. Not because you are ready. You are not. Not because it's perfect. It won't be. Do it because every single version of person you want to become was built not in the planning, but in the doing. The plan had its chance. Now it's time to move. Subscribe, like, comment your one brick. Drop your one action in the comment below. Something small, something real. Something you are doing today, not planning to do. Let's hold each other. Do it.